Okay, I am using my mobile device. I'm using an iPhone 12, I believe. So go ahead and open your Safari or however you get to your internet and type in kayak.com. From here, you're going to click the three lines in the top left-hand corner. And down towards the bottom, you're going to click the link that says Explore. From here, you can go ahead and hit the drop-down menu where it says Anywhere, Anytime, and Any Duration, and go ahead and plug in your home airport. For me, I live between Detroit and Cleveland, so I can swap between the two. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to stick with Cleveland. And I prefer to look anywhere or all over to find the cheapest deals. And then typically I base my travel off of cheap airfare. When you go all the way down to the bottom here, it says anytime and any duration. Now, I'm looking for a trip towards the end of March before my classes start back up. So I'm going to click March. And down here, you're going to see a duration. I'm looking for a 1 to 2 day trip, but you can see this goes all the way up to 14 plus. So you can change this to fit if you want a 4 to 5 day trip. This will search flights between 4 and 5 days, but again, I'm looking for 1 to 2 days. So I'll go ahead and mark that. And I'm just going to hit the X in the top right-hand corner, and that's going to give me a duration. And I'm going to go ahead and click the up arrow so we can go ahead and take a look at the map. Now I'm going to scooch this down with my finger, and I'm going to zoom out on the map with my fingers so that way I can take a look and see all the prices that are coming up. So then I can move the map around with my finger, and I see all of the prices, and they start out with the cheapest prices for a 1 to 2 day trip sometime in March. I can change this. Again, if we open that up, I can take a look and see what April has to say. And I'll exit that out, and we'll see the prices can change from there. So again, you can move your finger, move this all around. It looks like we maybe have some cheaper airfare going down to Miami. And looks like Fort Lauderdale. We can zoom back out. We can even take a look anywhere we want to. So you just zoom out and you move your map. Looks like there's also some cheap airfare going to Jamaica right now. 228. Now, I would not do that for a 1 or 2 day trip, but you get the idea. So again, I'm taking a look at March, so I'm going to go ahead and move this back to March. And let's take a look and see what it has to say. It looks like Miami's still pretty inexpensive. For a 1 or 2 day trip, that's a pretty short flight from Cleveland, so I'm going to take a look at that. It also looks like Fort Lauderdale is pretty inexpensive. So let's take a look. So you just click that link, and I see here it says Spirit is $60. Now that's a 7 p.m., and an departing flight and an 8 a.m. departing flight from Miami. Now that's a little too close for me. I think I'd like a little more time to enjoy Miami. So, okay, let's see here. These flight times look a little bit more my style. Now the price does go up here. You'll see that says $93. And this is to Fort Lauderdale. So this may be something that I would like to take a look at. Just because I like the flight times, it gives me a whole day in Fort Lauderdale. And let's see here, that is through Spirit. So from there, I would then go to Spirit's site, and I would try to go ahead and book those directly. Now, there is a little tip. If you are purchasing budget airline tickets, such as Allegiant, Frontier, or Spirit, you can save approximately $40 round trip if you purchase your tickets directly at the airport.
Wow.
Now for me, that's a little bit of a haul, but might be worth the $40. I have a very large family, so if I'm buying 5 to 10 tickets, I may prefer to go to the airport, and just by doing so can save me a significant amount of money on several tickets. Back to the Explore section. And when you are putting in the duration, instead of date range, where you can select any month and move these dots to fix any duration, you can actually go ahead and click on exact dates tab. And say, for example, so for me, I'm looking between the 22nd and I could come back the 24th. So I'm going to go ahead and click the 22nd. And then the 24th are my exact dates. Again, I can go anywhere. Typically, I like to keep it a shorter flight for a day or two trip. And then we're just going to take a look at the map and see where it is that we've got some good deals. It looks like we could go to New Orleans for about $100. Let's see here. We could go to Tampa for about $110. And looks like still Miami and Fort Lauderdale are probably more along my budget right now. So we're going to go ahead and click. Again, we'll click on Miami. And we can even sort these. You'll see there's several tabs up top here. Feel free to mess around with these to fit something that better suits your search needs. But you can even click here from sort and have your cheapest flights first. You can do your quickest flights and the earliest, etc. I like to keep the best flights first. Again, I don't like the times of the first one there. I don't like the time of the cheapest fare. Let's take a look. Okay, so again, this is for $93. Getting into Fort Lauderdale at 10:52 and gives me a whole day in Fort Lauderdale for $93. But again, if I go and purchase these directly at the airport, I can save about $40, which would take it down to $53 round trip. So I think that's a pretty good deal for a quick trip to Fort Lauderdale.